Today I'm here to talk to you guys about this pressure washer. Now the company did send me this product for review, but they want me to show you what it is and how it all works. And I've got all the pieces and parts. We're going to talk about all the parts here. I'm going to assemble it, put it together, and we're going to do some live testing because I live in the Pacific Northwest and we have a lot of like moss type stuff growing. It's winter time now, and I need to clean off the patio and porches and all kinds of stuff. So we're going to clean a lot of things. I'll see what I can do here on the video to give you an example, but let's take a closer look and see how this thing works. Okay, here's all the pieces and parts that I got with it. Now you do get a manual to it, and you gotta be careful because there's a tiny little thin, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, there's a thin little pin here, and this is a cleaning tool which helps clean out those nozzles, so it's gonna be super thin here. We're gonna get, this is not included, this screwdriver. You do need a screwdriver because there's a couple screws to attach a couple of things. So it doesn't come with it, but you do need a little screwdriver. I just wanted to show you that so I don't forget. Now you do get your nozzle handle part of it here. This is the long nozzle, and then you've got these little things that come off. Now these are the individual tip nozzles, and they have different patterns for it. And they go right up in here. We just hold this down, plug that in, and there we go. Pop it in nice and good and tight, and then you have the different nozzle types, and it's all contained right here on the handle, which is really cool. You do get a couple of screws like I told you about. Now there's a couple of things we're going to put on the machine itself. This is a hose reel, little hook kind of thing, and this is a hook for the actual nozzle gun itself. Now they do give you this too, which is pretty cool. This is a soap dispenser stuff. So now if you can put like car soap, car detergent in here, and you can wash your cars with this, which would be super handy to have, or anything that you want to wash with a soap or any kind of a detergent, you can do that. This is the handle here. Now this is a plastic, but it's really heavy duty plastic with your handle. The hose goes in there. This part goes in here. I'm going to put the pieces together and show it to you there. Then you're also going to get a high pressure hose. Now this is the hose that goes from the unit itself to the gun. Super high pressure. Got the quick connects on here, so it should be easy to install onto the gun itself, but it does screw too, so it's got like a quick connection but thread. So we'll talk about that. We'll show you that in just a minute. And then you're going to have this part here. This is the handle. This part is what gets screwed on here, so you have a nice big tall handle for it. And then the unit itself, you have a really long power cord, and you can see this is a heavy duty power cord. It has a ground interrupter thing here, so in case if it breaks, the power breaks a breaker or something like that, it'll trip here first in case you need that. And then you got the unit itself, pretty cool. Again, you got your inlet here for the hose that goes to your gun, and then you have your on-off switch here. Now this is I think it's 4,300 psi, which is really, really strong. Again, we're going to put it to the test. And then here on the back, it comes with this little adapter. This is a hose adapter, so you can get your garden hose, plug it in, and it just attaches right there. Super simple and easy to do. Okay, now we're going to put this together. I got the screws here, and we got the little handle. Now it's going to come up like this, and it should slide right through the top like that. And I'm going to make sure I push this on good and tight. And then the screws just go right here into these little holes here. Okay, now we're going to put the cable hanger and also the nozzle hanger up over here. And there's just a little notch here that just comes over to the side and snaps in place just like that. And the same with over here. We're going to take it and slide it right into the groove. Just like that. Pretty simple. Now we're going to put the spray nozzle into the spray gun. There's a little flange on it here, and so it goes in like this, and then we're going to twist it, and that locks it into place. Now these also will spin around if you need to as well. Okay, now if you want to use the soap bottle here, we're going to kind of put it in the same way. You're going to tip it to the side so that it goes where these little flanges are, and you're going to push it and turn it. Now you can't put this piece onto here. It won't spray the high pressure part of the soap, because you don't want to clog up the ends there. But it sprays just like this. So now this will spray the soap on, say, your car, and then you can take this off, press in and turn, and then you can put this back on like that, put it in and turn it to clean and spray off the car. Now to connect the pressure water hose, it's just going to go in, and this is going to go right to there. So we're going to pop that in and turn this until it gets nice and tight. Now the other end goes here to the front of the machine. It has a little cap on it, so you got to take the cap off first, and then this does the same thing. We're going to put it on and screw it together. Okay, I have my hose connected to the back end here, and the other hose connected to the other. And I'm going to go ahead and turn the water on, and we're going to spray out my front porch patio area, and we'll see how this thing works. Okay, I have everything hooked up here, ready to go. Now, you do have to make sure on the power supply, on the little end of it, there's two buttons. You want to make sure that you're getting power to it, so you got to hit the green, hit the top button and make sure it's green. Now that's all set, I'm going to go ahead and turn this to on. Oh, you can hear it go. Oh. Okay, I hope you can see this. This is a lot of the moss I was telling you about that we have here. A ton of moss, and I need to get this up. So let's go ahead and see if we can get this moss stuff off with this pressure washer. Okay, I hope you can see the difference between that and that. This is all dark and brown and kind of nasty, and then that picked up a lot of the moss and everything on there. And you see I have to get sometimes really close, because the closer you get, the more pressure. I might try the other nozzles on here just to see if maybe it'll get me more directed and more focused on that. But there's a lot to do, so it's going to take a little bit of time. But I want to show you how good this works. I have a lot of other things to pressure wash, whether it's the side of the house, or you can do your car. You can do so many different things. So there you have it. This thing works super good. I have a lot of work to do, so I'm going to get to it. But if you're looking for a nice, very high-powered pressure washer, this might be the right one for you.